Welcome to the Garage USA. I'm Jonathan Brinke, and today I'm going to be doing an oil change on my 2003 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to be doing an oil change on my Jeep Grand Cherokee, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is actually pop the hood and remove the fill cap. And then I'm going to get underneath and pull that drain plug. Alright, so I'm just going to pop this open. This will allow the oil to flow out a little quicker with that cap off of there. Then we'll go underneath and remove the drain plug on the oil pan and drain the oil. So I just got to grab my drain pan so the oil goes into the pan, and then there's the oil filter. So once I drain the oil, then I will take that filter off. Alright, so I did have to get this jacked up in the air just a little bit here because I come back quite a ways under this. And this is a 5/8 on the drain plug. Go ahead and get that out of here. Alright, I'll just let that oil drain into my drip pan here for a few minutes. So now that the oil is drained out of the bottom, we're going to go ahead and take the filter off. And the filter is right here on the side. And slowly just turn this off. I think this filter's been on here for a while. It's got 272,000 miles on it, the Jeep has 271,000 miles on it. I don't have any service history on it at all. And yeah, this oil filter does not want to budge. So, it kind of sucks. Looks like it's kind of crushing in on it. I think the filter wrench is breaking too. This is one of those cheap fucking Pennzoil wrenches that you can get at the parts store. And it's a piece of shit, I'll tell you. So, I managed to crush the filter a little bit. And this filter wrench is, yeah, it's a real winner. So, yeah, bet the hell out of it. I didn't have one this size, so I actually bought this today, first time using it, and of course, it's falling apart. I'm going to have to work on getting that stupid oil filter off. And once I get the old filter off, I will get the new filter on, and I can put some oil in this thing. I bent the heck out of that wrench. So I got this thing here. I'm gonna try, see if maybe it's got some little teeth there to maybe bite into that oil filter and be able to turn it. We'll see if it works. So I'm getting kind of sick of this oil filter here. And I might actually have to put the camera down so I can crank on this. Jesus. Yeah. So with the old filter off, got a brand new filter here. I'm gonna put a little new oil on that rubber seal. Just a little bit of oil. You always want to do that every time you change the oil. Just put a little bit of new, fresh oil. I always pour just a little bit in the cap. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put this filter on. And then I'm going to climb underneath and put that drain plug back in the oil pan. Alright. Put the drain plug back in. And this is a 5/8. So once you hand tighten that in, there we go. I just need to tighten it with the wrench. And then I can go back on the top side and top off the oil. So the 4-liter 6-cylinder requires 6 quarts of oil. I'm using Pennzoil because it was on closeout, and since I don't know the history as far as the maintenance goes on this, I am going to put in some of that Marvel Mystery Oil along with this oil, which means I have to change it out in about 500 miles. So this oil was on closeout. It was super cheap. And when you're running Marvel Mystery Oil through an engine, cheap oil is fine. So I'm going to fill it up with this oil along with some Marvel Mystery Oil. And then this oil change will be done. Again, I'll have to change it out in about 500 miles, but that is how you do an oil change on a Jeep Grand Cherokee. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'd like to thank you for watching The Garage USA. I'm Jonathan Brinke, and I'll see you next time.